Hello everyone, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me in the Russian Restoration. As Muscovy, we are playing the Art of Universalis 4 mod. A great mod. Be sure to check out my spotlight about that mod. And right now we'll take a look. We'll try to restore the Russian Empire as Muscovy. I'm really looking forward to do so. Sadly, we won't be able, I think, to change the name to Russia, so we'll stay Muscovy for this duration, but for one episode it should not be a problem, I think. So yeah, let's go ahead and have some fun restoring Muscovy, or the Russian Empire unofficially, but since we can't change the name, we'll be called Muscovy. I made a poll, and most of the voters voted to restore Muscovy, and also in the comments that was greatly popular. So I shall do that, I shall restore Muscovy then. Let's see there. Yeah.
The fix is complete.
Actually, Austria got 2 more votes at this moment, but since I played Austria and it shouldn't be there, we'll go ahead and yeah, restore Muscovy. So Muscovy by Nicholas II. We are the future Russian state. Third Rome, but this Rome will never fall with the invasion of Byzantium by the Ottomans. We are protecting Orthodoxism and fight probably fall. Constantinople to the Ottomans, Moscow will become the new Constantinople. We must unite with our Russian brothers of Novgorod by force and kick out our nomad Muslim neighbors and rework Kievan Rus into something better. Let's do that. We will play as Nicholas II. Currently we are regular, we play on regular with historical focus, and let's get straight into the game. We are, I think, the predecessor... Oh no, Russia. Yeah, Russia doesn't exist even. Well, we are Muscovy, that is like the predecessor of Russia, and I don't know why we control these mountains. Because they were a vassal in Europa Universalis 4, that may be the reason, I think. Let's see, we have an exclave here, this is the region of Pskov. Pskov and Nivel. We have 48 factories and an army of around 500,000. Sadly, they do not speak Russian, so that's a shame. We have Muscovite units and mountaineers. We'll ready them all up against the Novgorodians. Let's see, can I ask? They won't give us military access. Yeah, so Lithuania has strategic reasons to be hostile to us. And well, to be honest, the Lithuanian army is quite strong. Yeah, well, let's not better attack them right now. I'll research industry, of course. We need a strong industry as well as let's get updated in our weapons path. We have 2990 military. Let's see. Yeah, let's get a little bit more. Let's get like these a bit more civilian factories before I go to the military expansion. We have 19 military factories whatsoever. So let's get a good mix of weapons, sport equipment, motorized, and artillery. I'll get many weapons. 3 of that and 3 of that. Other than that, let's get also some light tanks. I'd say 3 and 3 motorized. And also some fighters, so let's lower that value. Okay, I need to import oil. Let's import oil from the Timurids. Actually, Karakoylono. Also, then 3 rubber from the British Malaysians. Then 3 tungsten from the Portuguese, the Byzantium, our Orthodox brothers, and then 11 steel from the let's get it from Sweden. Yeah, Sweden is neutral, and there shouldn't be a problem. Well, I think Sweden should control Finland. You know that they were a part of Sweden for a long time, and whatever. So. Let's see, the only path we have is this path. Let's go ahead and go down this path. I want to claim Novgorod. I need to get all of the following, so let's first build up our economy, let's say. Yeah, build it up. Our army will be led by, oh, we at least have Russian, by Field Marshal Mikhail Tukhachevsky. He won't be purged, so yeah, he can still stay and charge. I don't know why we have German flags, that's quite weird why we have German flags. Yeah, well, that's quite weird to be honest, with German flags. Whatsoever, Ethiopia took 2 states, Italy is no more, rest and pays Italy. Well, you know, most of the nations are non-aligned, so that's quite interesting. Tunis controls Tripoli here, the Mamluks are there. I think the Ottoman Empire will do some rapid expansion. The first thing they'll do is to crush Albania. I think it will be good by Albania against the mighty Ottoman army, which is quite strong, plus they are fascist. Well, actually, I may turn fascist too, yeah. I think let's turn fascist. I'm gonna make a poll to see what you would like me to be, if you would like me to be communist, fascist or democratic. But for this part I'll turn fascist. So let's turn fascist and see how things are as a fascist nation. Yeah. So we'll turn fascist after we get the political power required. Currently we don't. So I'll hire the fascist politician and then the path to fascism shall succeed. Or what, the Crimean Khaganate is in the same faction with the Ottomans? Well, that's a problem. That's a problem. They should not be in the same faction. They didn't start off in the same faction. They blockade our access to the sea. Well, if let's see, the Free State of George, the Ottomans, they Eastern expansion. They demand when they can demand some provinces. I think claim Asia Minor. They get a course tight. Yeah, but I don't think they won't go to war against Georgia. So let's try to restore the Russian Empire. I'm really looking forward to do so. We have to fight the Uzbeks, the Nogays, and they have Nogay. Wow, they have 57 to 106 units. That's quite a bit. Their industry isn't so strong as ours, so in the long term we will beat them. But for now, beating them will rather be a problem. I really don't like the fact that I can't see their manpower. I can see like the size of their army, but I'm not able to see their manpower. It's quite a shame. Fascists. The higher ups may harbor spoken I never did that. The younger generation take up the church. Let's I don't know really. Internal support, popular support. I'll go for the down path. I never went for a down path, to be honest, so I want to see how things are. I hope I won't erupt in a civil war, because I never took the path down below. Let's hope things will be fine. The fascists are slowly rising, at least the popular support will happen. And since I am the government, I should be able to decide on the future of the Russian state, I think. Let's see, the Spanish Civil War, yeah, Spain. It should be divided into Aragon and Castile, yeah. And America, well, this part of America is not inhabited. It's not inhabited by no one. That's quite weird. South America is no more. We have just, well, North America exists, with the US, of course, being the major empire there, but still stuck in the Great Depression. Having 105 civilian factories, they are the strongest powerhouse in the world, in the known world outside. Yeah, but we lack access to the sea. Oh yes, I could build a port there, but this would be like icy all the time, and I'm just going to conquer Novgorod. We can claim them after some time and declare war on them, but after around 210 days. So for these 210 days, well, they can't do anything since we are first non-aligned. And second, we have to white. Let's white. Yep, let's white. And oh, I forgot to play with the streamlined effort once more, my mistake. Yeah, I'm gonna note this so I won't forget to turn on the mod for every spotlight or every let's play from now on. It's called streamlined industry. We have no divisions in basic training. Yes, they need some reinforcement. Let's ensure that they are well equipped. Let's hire. Well equipped. With one steel, let's get it from the Swedish. Well, we are getting 0 factories through trade. I hope to change this. There's no gold. They have oil, they have aluminum, they have rubber, they have, oh no, they have steel. They produce chromium, steel, aluminum, and oil. So that's at least a nice addition to the Muscovian Empire. I would really like to reclaim the Russian title. The unity is 70%, so you'll have to go and, yeah, wage some wars against them. That's for sure. And another, now we can claim Novgorod. Claim Novgorod to the proper Russian state, let's call it. And even more steel. The Ottoman Empire declared war on Byzantium, so can Byzantium survive this onslaughts? They have 25 to 39 divisions. Well, if they stack their divisions throughout these provinces, they should be able to survive, but I don't think it is stacked. Let's see, the Ottomans are brutally progressing against the poor Byzantines. Let's get, I guess, what should we get? Traditional rolls is always helpful. So we require less factories for consumer goods. Still 17 is quite high. Most likely they will fall, the Byzantians. And the Ottomans, yeah, they are pushing towards Athens already. Well, their unity is 50%, but yeah, they'll have to capture Istanbul in order to make them surrender. Brandenburg, maybe, well, let's see, the fascist nations, what we need still, I guess, tungsten this time. Our Byzantium, can't give tungsten to us, let's get it from Portugal. Portugal, okay, well, we have 207 military and 33 civilian. Yes, our military sector is rapidly advancing. We cleared Novgorod. I'm going to train Воздушная brigada. Now, let's Garna Strelkovaya Divizia. Garna Strelkovaya Divizia in Moskva. Moskva! 316,000 men. Let's take Novgorod. We're going to declare war on Novgorod in a bit. Yeah. We'll attack aggressive. We should crush the Novgorodian army. They are going for the Liberty Ethos. Well, that won't help them. Really a nice addition to our state. Our current core population is only 36 million. It will be, after we take Novgorod, around, I think, 60 million. It should be around 60 million. Yes, 60 million. The only populated area is Leningrad and Novgorod. The other provinces are really sparsely populated. So it should be maybe around 50 million. 50, a little bit less than 50 million. Let's at least something, let's say. The game crashed because we entered 1937. I think here I can activate the extended streamlined EFA as well. You know, this mod always crashes in 1937. Yeah. So, well, I hope that's not a problem. If the game would launch up, it certainly wouldn't be. Extended. I think we have streamlined, I think it was extended. I have streamlined production, single column should be good enough. Let's subscribe. Here's a nice mod as well, more unit levels, an extended range. Oh yes, I'm going to get that as well. Nice. So I got more units level and another mod right now. Let's skip that, then let's get this and this. I hope the mod won't crash. I mean, they do not change anything in the game file, and they just modify it, so things it shouldn't be a problem, I think, so I can just keep it really organized, which I like. Yeah. Well, those who decide nothing, those who vote decide nothing, those who count the votes decide everything. Well, I don't think Stalin said that. Most likely not. Well, we don't know. Oh, you know, the people could vote in the Soviet Union, but they could only vote for, like, party members, like, who would get charged, I think, of the local divisions, and, yeah. Continue our game in Hearts of Universalis, the restoration of Russia, it will be. Lowering graphics, there we go. Now we can modify the government. With what though, the fascists have 35%, that's okay. And then let's get, I guess, power and politics. That's always useful. Let's get, oh, hierarchy, so we have a better division organization. Then we're gonna declare war soon, but that shouldn't be a problem. Our army will just strike the border against Novgorod. And then rest in peace, Novgorod. Let's maximize out Muscovy. We declared war on Novgorod. Let's see how fast our army advance. Now I think, let's see, let's get the political efforts for some extra political power. Come on, there we go. Let's crush them. Yeah, go ahead, take every single province out. Well, they are capturing Lvov, Nivel and Pskov, so both are crucially theirs, while we are advancing into their mainland, so yeah. Let's see. Oh, it says experience level 11. That's quite interesting. They are around. We have Russia as an ally. Also that. Their army is 300,000 strong, so let's rather slow down a bit. It's quite strong, it's quite strong. I didn't expect them to be that strong, to be honest. They'll regain some organization. Yeah, I'll have to just capture Novgorod and then things will be fine, I think. There we go, it works. Now I can assign up to 50 factories. Let's assign next 20 to produce weapons. Because we need weapons for our war efforts. But now the levels they changed. Now it's 15, 14 like going up and down. That's quite interesting. Okay. To be honest, in these regions I wouldn't even have to deploy many troops because we should maybe like focus our divisions. Fascist sympathies in the military. If public support is sufficient, a coup can be executed. That's great. Well, I'll go for the collectivist ethos and then go the nationalist path. And let's get... I can't get the chief of army, unfortunately. I just get power in politics. Okay, now it's time to attack. Attack aggressively. Well, I think the attack plan could be better, actually. Let's make it like this. I think if we capture these provinces, then they'll fall, so I don't need to spread it out that much. There we go. Advance in these provinces. They can push from there, I don't mind, because they don't have any victory points over here. It's like useless provinces, so let's just go. Maybe I'll detach a short battalion of 6 divisions to some of the garrison this huge and vast front line. The restoration of Austria-Hungary. With the reunification of Austria-Hungary completed, the Hungarian government has gathered international press. Oh, will they be a friend of foe? Well, they are aligned. Now they're claiming the Bohemian throne. Oh, they have Bosnia and Serbia in the same faction. That's quite interesting. I didn't know that. That's the case, actually. The Battle of Novgorod. They are, well, 28% towards capitulation. Of course they are. They're facing the might of the Muscovian army. Now we split their land into 2 parts. Let's go ahead and capture Leningrad. It should be called St. Petersburg, I think. There we go, Treaty of Arkhangilsk. That's easy. We are as a cost, let's pass sometimes, and let's demand full annexation. There we go. Must get to 14 states, Novgorod was annexed and 21,000 equipment has been seized. Let's demand Karyala from Finland. And Finland has to accept. They aren't strong enough, so they'll have to accept. They have no choice, to say the least. Oh yeah, Poland is attacking the Livonian Order. Look to that. And they're fighting the Titans. They're fighting the Teutonic Order. If that is not interesting. And they have a really strong industry, so they'll be a rival for us. That's why let's get 3 more in that. 3 more. 2, 4, and 4. Bulgaria submits to Romania. I think they just select them wrong. No, the Teutonic Order is actually pushing the Polish back. Look to that, the Titans. But they are, soon they're gonna capture Warsaw, like the Battle of Warsaw. But the Poles pushed into Königsberg, so things are looking quite interesting. Now we have our first naval ports. I'm going to get... What should I get? I only have old ships, let's get some submarines. They aren't that old. Submarines in this province. And of the Spanish Civil War, the fascists won. Okay, Karyala, let's see if that's going to be owned by us. Yeah, we become owner and control of Karyala. And now we got, well, 4 more factories, it's nice. Pleasant surprise, sorry for a moment. The next thing will be, I can form Russia. Never mind, I can form Russia. Kazan, Kubyshev, Ufa, Arienburg, Engels, Uras, Gurev, Voronezh, Mykolaiv, Stalingrad, Voroshilovgrad, Mirolovo, Volgodonsk, Elista, Astrahan, Stavropol, Grozny, Caucasus, Rostov, Krasnodar, Crimea, Magnitogarsk, Abidunsk, Kustanai becomes the core state of Muscovy. That's a nice addition to our vast empire, I'd say. That's nice, just amazing. Get some Russian shock troops. Let's enact war. Oh, I can't go war army yet. Yeah, I think popular support isn't a good way. Popular support is simply taking way too long. How you can see, that's not really that effective. What they are in Brandenburg fights the Rhineland. Well, the Rhineland should yield quite quick, I think. Yeah. Easy capture for the Russians. We're forming Russia. Okay, I forgot to enact work on me while I was. Let's try and get partial mobilization. I got no events whatsoever, so the boost is quite slow. The advancement is quite slow. See, our next war will be against whom? Can I try them beyond level 17? Yes, I can try them beyond level 17, that's great. They're being trained, and then I think let's get out Norgay next. Norgay level 4 max. We have 41 military and 59 civilian. I think, yeah, more civilians wouldn't be harmful, especially in the Muscovy region here. Well, everywhere it's plus 70, so it doesn't even matter where, to be honest. Moscow, our capital, is definitely close to the Lithuanians, so that's not so nice. And I think the Polish are, well, let's say, unfortunately going to win the war against the Teutonic Order. Eastern Poland ceded to Kingdom of Romania. What? There we go, fascist assault divisions form. Late form, now it's 43%. Fascist, and non-aligned is 57. They're gonna fall. And Russia is being formed. We control Moscow, Novgorod, Leningrad. There we go, we formed Russia, now we are called Russia. Russia, that's quite nice. So, will it restore the Russian throne? I think let's take Norgay. Yes, I can even declare war on them without actually being fascist, so that's quite nice. So they are still training though. They can't expand beyond level 21. They reached that. The Titans capitulated and they, yeah, rest in peace. The Teutonic Order was fully annexed by Poland. I think Poland is going to form the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and be a, well, strong, powerful enemy on our doorstep. Yep, I think that will be the case. Let's, I would say, get, well, maybe the exchange of, let's get like a national consent first. Ottoman Empire declared war on Karaman. They're taking their lands back. They are, well, quite strong, considerably strong. Let's research next. Improved infantry equipment. Our army is getting ready. Yeah, let's see. There are 62 to 102 divisions. The question is, how many men do they field, though? How many men do they field? I don't know. We shall see. We field around 750,000 men. And we have a good support of everything. I can even assign like one line of artillery. It's separate artillery battalion to them. So we declared war on them. Let's also give them like a recon company. There we go. Well, the entire front line is flashing green, so I think our army is better than their army. They have around 400,000 troops, but they are ill-equipped and ill-trained. We have the probably best equipped and best trained troops. We have a tactics list here. That's quite nice to see. Locked. Okay. There we go. Let's war with Uzbek. It takes 210 days, but let's do a break and let's get the nationalism focus instead. And I guess let's get 2 more artillery and after that even more weapons. I'll be like a mainly land-based, but we are doing great. We have to say, soft attack is what I want. Fall of Nanjing. Well, after Kuybyshev falls, they should surrender, I think. They should. We lost 102,000 units already. We have the combined attack of Kuybyshev, who capital is encircled, and capital is captured, but they are still fighting on. They are only 77% towards capitulation. Well, they have 9 military factories, I have 50, so we see clearly who has the edge here in terms of warfare. And let's, oh, I cannot get war economy yet. Okay, let's go with that. What I can get instead, let's simply get the exchange of ideas. Okay, so you got 10 more divisions to join the battle, the eternal battle. Well, it is clearly visible that it is a bad idea to go for the public focus, because if I pick the first option, I would be fascist like long ago. Now it's going really, really slowly. There we go. Treaty of Aktubinsk. Akubinsk. We'll take all states, so there we go. Muscovy was fully annexed. Next thing will be declaring war. Declaring war on the Uzbeks. War with Uzbek. Uzbeks have how many troops? Only 33 to 55 divisions, that's not really much. Let's convert all to Gardner Strelkova Divizia except our tanks. We have 6 tanks, let's separate them out. The rest will be only the Mountaineer. There we go. And let's get rid of this template. This. And this. Instead, I can, if the people wanted, we'll hold it. The fascists got the ruling party. We got even the Russian fascist flag. It's quite nice. Let's add 4 of shock troops. So 1 division yields 17,600 men. That's quite a bit, to say the least. Quite a bit. I need more weapons, so let's get more artillery. Actually, more tanks as well, maybe, and more of that. Research that I need, let's get weapons. These 60 across the entire front line. Although I think we only, let's see, they have victory points. Okay, here as well. It's worth 1, it's worth 1. This one is worth 15, 3. Let's do it quick and do it strategically. So only attack from this front. The other front will simply stay unmanned. So we'll again the same event where apparently Bulgaria submits to Romania, but I don't think that that was the case. Like Georgy Zhukov, they'll be all aggressive, executing, quick, and we'll get extended conscription. There we go, 1.4 million men. Select the technology. I think it's time to develop our industry once more. Or maybe to get the computing machine. We are called the Russian Empire. We cannot claim Siberia yet, but hey, at least we cannot have Japan as our ally, as our enemy. But perhaps we can ally them. Let's find that out. Well, the Timurids, they control like these provinces, and I think there are some, like a good amount of provinces maybe, so... They have, what, 100 to 171 divisions. The Timurids really are so strong, so they're quite some strength. They are demanding Syria from the Mamluks. The Ottomans, they have 110 civilian factories, so they are at 150 military. Ooh, that's quite a bit. Why is the Communist Party... Oh, the Ottomans turned communist, so this only... Why did they turn communist? I have no idea, to be honest. They like get a communist advisor. I can't see the advisor, so I think they got a communist advisor. So they'll stop being fascist. Yeah, the Commonwealth has formed. Oh, the Commonwealth is going for a war with Germany while they are forming Germany, and the Commonwealth is going for a war with Germany. I think this will be the perfect time, to be honest, to strike against the Commonwealth. We'll help our German brothers in need, let's say. But first, I'll have to get rid of the Uzbeks, and it's still taking 80 days. Their declaration of war will take how long? It will take probably... okay, well, the Germans have 350 days left to prepare it. So, yeah, I think by that time our war should be done, and they could even go for war with Russia. The dirty Commonwealth. Well, you know, I aim to restore the historical border, so what I'll do is I'll annex even Poland, because they were a part of the Russian Empire. I'll leave these some provinces to be captured by the Germans, but I think the Germans will take more, so that's fine. There we go. Brandenburg did annex also the eastern provinces. Well, industrial-wise, the Commonwealth is stronger than Germany, so that's that may be a problem, but only I don't think it's actually a big problem. What I could need is like more research slots. Sadly, I have no events to get more research slots, so we'll be like lagging behind in that instance. I think, yeah, we'll be lagging behind that. Well, you know, if you played EU4. Russia had Eastern Tech there, so I think that's, well, understandable for the ones who played EU4. Now we got war economy, that's great. I need to outnumber the Ottoman amount of civilian factors, but they have so many. There's so many that outnumbering the Ottoman effort will be hard. It will be hard, that's for sure. I think after we finish this wave, I'm going to start to build military factories. Yeah. It's, I think, time to do so. Come on, the war with Uzbeks after one day, and there we go. We declared war and we're just like marching into the country. Next thing we can do will be declare war on the Great Horde. Well, the thing is, the Great Hordes. Well, okay, the war with Germany is still. Oh, Germany is joining Austria. I want to get ready against the Commonwealth, so I'm not going to get that. I'm going to take the Great Horde later. Now will be let's get the militarism, and after that ready our army against the war against the Commonwealth. We have outdated weapons. Let's get newer weapons. That's for sure. All right. Like technology, what should I get? Perhaps better mount on the infantry. Okay, 62. The Commonwealth army, they inherited the entire Portugal for alien army, so I think it will be quite hard to strike against them, that's for sure. Because they are so strong in the first instance. But they may grind themselves out fighting Austria, and they are integrating the empire, which means what? Oh, okay, they'll get just core states. I think they're turning democratic. Computing machine, we got, amazing. Now let's get encryption and decryption. I can really Uzbeks. The Uzbeks, I don't know why they don't surrender. Let's simply, we captured their core states here, so that's, I don't know. We have, oh, okay, capture this tiny chunk of land there. This should be done quick. Our tanks will assist them in that instance. 3 factories. What do I need? I need weapons. Clearly weapons. Let's assign 40 factories to produce weapons then. Well, I could need more artillery as well, so let's also get more artillery. For now, like 5. Militarism 4 we got. The next thing, military youth 4. France is welcome to the common temple. It's not even common temple. Yeah, let's get the military youth 4. Okay, come on. After capturing Novosibirsk, the war should be done. It's still not. Well, the Uzbeks lost 170,000 troops. 170,000. The Commonwealth is halfway done declaring, well, like, preparing themselves for the war against Germany. And while for me this time, well, if I go to war against the Commonwealth, I will enact total mobilization. Total mobilization is really then. But for now, let's guess what? Let's simply get. Okay, first let's finish the peace treaty. It will be a full annexation of Uzbek, the Russian Empire. They are a part of our very country. Okay, they will. Well, they lost some experience. They'll ready themselves against the Commonwealth. My tank brigade will go to this area. I think we may also take out the Livonian Order. Yeah, let's take them out, the Livonian Order, so they will go conquer the gem. They are not being guaranteed by anyone, so yeah, let's simply take them out quick and swift. Within, I think, even 1 week. And after this, I'm going to end this episode. Yes, we speak against the Livonian Order, and we question their sovereignty as well. Why do they need to be sovereign? Alright, military youth. Let's get, I guess, let's get paramilitarism, and then declare war. Declare war. There we go, now attack, fully attack. Well, they have around 360,000 divisions, so that's quite a bit. Let's get our tank forces to help them to capture Riga. Ottoman, I don't need your troops to. Oh, well, they want to send 14 divisions to help. Well, I'd be glad if the Ottomans help us against the Polish. Well, I hope they will. I hope they will. Or what? Why did Poland just give land? What? Why did just Poland give land to? Why did just Germany take land from the Commonwealth? Well, that's quite weird. It's, well, not explainable for me why they just gave up their land. Do you know why, perhaps? Well, I don't. That's quite weird. Alright, whatsoever though. Golden Muscovy Divizia, yep, even more. As many as I can, 47. Come on, they should surrender after the fall of Tallinn. And I need mainly, yes, well, let's get more sport equipment, more artillery, and also more weapons. Fleet of Riga, well, we have fully maxed them, so our front is actually wider against the Commonwealth right now. Finland. Finland can stay independent for now, Okay, well, we did it, we have 230 factories and a really strong army. Well, anyways, I'm going to take a cut here. In the next episode, expect war against the Commonwealth, united with Germany. We are gonna defeat them, and thank you all for watching me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Sacred, and I'm out. Have a good day to you all, and see you next time. Goodbye, and have a nice day. And please be sure to check out my other content. Goodbye.